Muy buenas a todos, soy Mariatxi, bienvenidos a otro capítulo de este Kingdom Come Deliverance. Seguimos, parece que aquí empieza el juego, nos han rescatado y aquí tenemos, bueno, misión secundaria, hablar con un molinero, ir a Piskin a ver al señor, recuperar la espada y encontrar y vengar al padre. Bueno, un montón de moviditas tenemos. Vamos primero a alimentarnos y vamos a coger del baúl todo. Y ahora, leer era una habilidad bastante infrecuente en la Edad Media y el hijo de un héroe común, sin duda que sería analfabeto. Se puede intentar abrir un libro e intentar encontrar un significado de los símbolos, pero al final habrá que buscar a alguien que enseñe como poco los principios básicos de la lectura. ¿Quién sabe? La lectura podría acabar siendo una valiosa fuente de información y conocimiento. Bueno, pues vamos a ver el inventario. Vamos a ir equipándonos la arma, las flechas estas, la maza. Y ahora vamos a ver la armadura, el anillo, botas, pantalón. Y de estas dos cosas, pues alguna que pese... Uf, esto pesa mogollón. Vale, vamos a dejar... Como no sé si me va a dar de tortas con gente que yo creo que todavía no me va a dar de tortas. No, vamos a dejar... Vamos a dejar el... mover y mover. Bueno, ahí vamos bien de peso. Pues... florecillas, qué bien. Bueno, hemos cogido un montón de flores y vamos a hablar con el molinero. A ver qué me cuenta.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesce, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side. to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver. Ahí hay una pala. Oh, más plantas, más plantitas. Seguramente cojo plantas porque la arboristería se sube cogiendo plantas. Y imagino que la alquimia puede que nos saque más de un apuro. Mira la pala. Perfecto, bueno, vamos a ver el mapa. Tenemos asignador de actividad, el conseguir anillo y esta es la historia principal. Bueno, vamos a ir a la historia. Vamos a ver primero. Vamos a la historia principal, poco a poco. Milán, a ver qué quiere este.
God be with you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that, and we got everything we need here. We've got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We've got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt, but there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Are there any rules?
There we go.
Aye, a couple.
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers.
Stephen y un fulano que llaman Bucle. Bueno, pues nada. Buscaremos a Stephen y Bucle. Mira, aquí está. Vale. Pues ya haremos eso tranquilamente. O sea, estas son otras misiones todavía más secundarias. Pueden ser, a ver. Actividades. Hay un hecho del luchador plata. Quizá pueda sacarle a golpes algún Groschen. Vale. Algún Groschen y seguramente también pueda mejorar un poco la capacidad de pelear. Si es sin armas, pues sin armas, que tampoco va mal. Este juego hay que recordar que se suben las habilidades, hay que usarlas. Así que nos vamos a partir la cara. Es como estar cogiendo amapolas. ¿Es lo más? Ahí está. Nuevo nivel de herboristería. A esto me refiero. Con que hay que hacer las cosas. Muy bien. Lo que pasa es que no todas las plantas se cogen. Es increíble. Mariatxi ya vale, tío. Que esto parece la boticaria de la abuela. Bueno, pues vamos a irnos al pueblo, a la aldea, a ver si conseguimos hablar con el señor, que nos han robado la espada, para ver qué más nos dicen. Luego nos daremos una vuelta por el poblado, pelearemos con esos dos y bueno, iremos viendo a ver qué más hay dentro del poblado. Y si nos queda tiempo en este capítulo, pues igual nos vamos hacia esa zona para ver si encontramos el anillo que nos pide el molinero.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Bueno, me han dejado pasar, vale. Vamos a ver, tenemos aquí el pobladito. Coño, Kunes, este es el que me debía pasta a mi padre.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
¡Hala! ¡Qué jodido tú! Bueno, me ha dado... A ver. Ah, mira, aquí está. Wow, pero hay un paseo. Sí, hay un paseo. Bueno, vamos a ver si conseguimos hablar con mi señor para decirle el tema, cómo está el tema de la espada.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
¿Así? ¿Sin más? Oh, qué caballo. Más bonito. Fuerza cerradura. No vamos a forzar nada. A ver si podemos aquí con... ¿Cómo subes, tío?
Jesus! Look where you're going!
Damn! What is it?
¿Está arriba? Joder, macho, ¿no podemos subir o qué? Ahí.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Ay, haciendo amigos.
Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment. How do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of
Joder con
a
el fraile.
peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, would like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Muy bien, podemos tener una buena charla. Me ha quedado bien el fraile. Típico fraile medieval. De los de mucho hablan y cuando tienen que actuar, mejor poquito callar. Partida guardada. Despertar, logro desbloqueado. Vale.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Más hambre, joder, tío, macho. A ver si sigue habiendo. Bueno, como yo, que tengo un montón de comida. Podrida, seguro, pero. Condición. Esta está mala, me imagino, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? ¿Y la campo de entrenamiento hablar con el capitán Bernard. Bueno, pues vamos a ir ahí. Vamos a ver si podemos pelearnos antes, que seguro que nos viene bastante bien como entrenamiento. Esposa de Beran. No tengo muy claro. A ver. Un montón de mendigos, tío. Bucle, este. Con este me tengo que darle tortas. A veces los tiempos de carga son un poco... Pero bueno.
How does life in Ratai suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzik sides with the king.
Aren't you Ringling? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off.
Pues vamos a pagar. Boticario. Luego vamos a pasar por el boticario. Ahora sí, ¿qué cuesta hacer? Me ha gustado. ¿Ves? Fuerza ahí. Toma, toma. Le meto ahí. Anda que le he dado al cazador sin armas. Muy bien. Vaya, pobrecillo, tío. Anda, tengo que subir otra vez. Bueno, vamos a saltar. Bueno, pues bien, ya hemos... Oh, una florecilla. Una amapola. Amapola. Dulce amapola. Tengo que subir, ¿no? Estoy. Sí. Bueno, o sea, ahí... Tampoco... Ya está. Vamos a comer un poco más. Que es gratis. Para el pueblo, lo que es del pueblo. Bueno, pues hemos dado de tortas con uno. Tenemos que darnos de tortas con otro. Será con el C, me imagino. Quiero ver el boticario. ¿Dónde está? Boticario... Sastre... Sastre, vale. Taller de alquimia, eso, ¿dónde está? Demasiadas cosas aquí. ¿Dónde está el taller de alquimia? ¿Dónde puede estar? Armero. No, esto de pinta que sea el taller de alquimia. Bueno. ¿Dónde está el C? Vamos a dar otra caña. Uy, qué lejos está. Vitalidad. Vale. Vamos a ir al C. Tendero, más tendero ahí. Vale, vamos sacando aquí cosas. No sé qué es esta estrella. Taberna de comerciantes. Ahí. Posadero. Vamos a darnos cuenta. Los chismorreos creo que he leído en una pantalla de carga que decía que si querías enterarte cosas había que hablar con los posaderos. Pues, ¿ves? Esto es.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Aye, there could be something for you. We're told our local gamekeeper was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask
El
him?
guardabosques.
Do you know if there's anyone?
No one I can think of.
Pero no sé dónde está el guardabosques. ¿Me lo van a marcar o...? Ah, este es el Panolis este que estaba en la reunión. Vamos a pelear. Y yo creo que pues un momento para... Stephen, este.
Good day to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Aquí todos por pasta lo hacen, venga. Va paliza tú. ¡Hala! Hago los dentitos. Arte de la guerra. Bueno, tengo un montón de más plantas por aquí. Consuelda. Muy bien. ¿Dónde está el agua? Pues vamos a hablar con el siguiente, ¿no? Anda, tengo que salir de la zona esta de... Saciedad de energía y luz. Vamos a ver ya si combatimos contra el A. Y yo creo que acabaremos el capítulo aquí. Vamos a ver. Y este A, había otro A por aquí. Ah, vale. Panadero, creo que era este. No, no era este. Está más arriba todavía. Ah, este es Milan. Ven aquí, que te va a dar la del pulpo.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You Scalitz fellows are good for my purse.
I can't fight just now.
Pero, ¿por qué no puedes luchar? No entiendo.
Let's fight.
I hope you've got coin this time. I won't fight you for your labor, understand?
Ah, no tengo dinero.
I can't fight just now.
Anda, qué maricón, no tengo pasta, por eso no puedo luchar. Bueno, vamos a vender algo, ¿no? Vamos a que... Posadero.
Good health to you, sir.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
No one I can think.
Bueno, todos dicen lo mismo. ¿A qué le puedo vender? Vender... Pero es que vamos a vender... Este... Esto... Se van a poner malos, tío. Cesta y cerrar trato. Venga, a ver si ahora puedo darme de joyas contra este. Ven aquí. A ver si tengo dinero suficiente para partirme la jeta.
Let's fight.
I hope you've got coin this time. I won't fight you for your labor, understand?
2, bien. Me imagino que se lo quitaré luego. Venga, que yo me vengo muy arriba, que igual ese tío me da una paliza que me deja temblando. Cojones, tú. Va, 3 ganchos que me ha dado.
You call that?
Bollocks.
Ya te he dicho yo que este me va a ganar. Qué patada, tío. Se cubre todo, tío. Tío, si le he dado. No, me aparto hasta yo la cara. Muy arriba me he venido yo. Muy arriba me he venido yo queriéndole meter. Cojones, como pelea. Pero ¿por qué no me ha dejado darle? Hostia, macho. Bueno, nivel sin arma he alcanzado. Pero no ha quitado nada de vida, tío. No ha quitado nada de vida todavía. Ay, ay, mira qué movimiento de pies. Mira qué movimiento de pies. ¡Uy, hostia, me ha dado! Bueno, me está crujiendo. No le quito nada de vida todavía. No puedo ir. Hay que intentar rendirse. No son muchos los combatientes tan sanguinarios como para matar a su oponente que se rinde. Ah. Menuda palizoca que me ha dado tú. Me rindo, me rindo. ¿Y ahora qué? Vaya suanta de leches que me ha metido. Bueno, nos vamos a ir a la cama. Vamos a dormir un rato, que creo que es la única forma. Estoy hecho polvo. Creo que aquí está la cama. Hola, hola Teresa, mira cómo me han dejado. Como un trapo. Vamos a sobar. Vamos a ver unas cuantas horas. Ah, ya se va recuperando la salud. Algo es algo. Joder, que su manta de leches tú me han dado. Bueno. Bah. Me sigue doliendo los huesos de la paliza que me han dado. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Ya sabéis, un buen like, un buen comentario, una suscripción. Sed buenos. Nos vemos. Siguiente capítulo iremos a hacer la misión principal a ver qué nos dice el coleguilla ese. Hasta luego.